stare qui, mi piace.
No, I'm happy here. I'm happy here. I'm happy to see out my contract to the very last day of that contract, and I would like to stay after my contract runs out as well. All I'm thinking about at the moment is Manchester United.
José García, Deportes 4. How do you get on with Florentino Perez?
We're here to talk about the game.
Yeah, not the game.
Questions on football?
So you obviously be facing Cristiano Ronaldo, you know very well. How highly do you rate him of everyone you've worked with, and how would you describe him as a player in your time with him?
I thought Cristiano is in a level where he doesn't need these questions and these answers. He's one of the best players of all times, and nobody can tell different than that. He's one of the best players of all times. It's as simple as that.
José, para Eleven Sports, quão importante é este jogo para recuperar a forma do United e mesmo para se sentir alguma pressão contra a Juventus?
As an Italian journalist, no?
Yeah, sorry, it's either English or Italian.
This is Portuguese.
Yeah,
no?
we can't interpret. Sorry.
Okay. So apologies for that. So my question was, coming into this game, obviously United.
The last time I spoke in Portuguese, I was in trouble.
Yeah, no, sorry. I didn't know it was Portuguese.
Thought I'd make things easier. No, so coming into this game, obviously, it seems like United really need the win. How much pressure are you facing? And do you think this game will be important to recover United's form?
United's form was shown in the past two matches. The way we want to play, the way we can play, was shown in the past two matches. So let's try to do it again.
Hola, José, ¿qué tal? Dani Gil para la cadena COPE. Did you understand Cristiano Ronaldo's decision to force...
There are Italian journalists here or no?
Yeah. It's English or Italian?
I'm asking in English.
Okay.
So, did you understand Cristiano Ronaldo's decision to force his departure from Real Madrid?
We're not here. We're here to talk about a game tomorrow evening. Sorry.
Hi, Jose. Antonio Valencia has been left out of your last, I think, two squads. Is there a chance he'll be back in for tomorrow? And was he left out because he upset you? Was there a particular reason why you left him out of your squads, please?
And the reason was that he was 10 days without training with a problem, not an injury, but a problem that he had a very complicated surgery on his mouth, and 10 days without training, and need a little bit of time to recover some level after that.
Jose, you talked about the last two games. How has the mood changed around the place? And are the players now, on the back of those two games, ready for a challenge like Juventus?
You know, against Chelsea, there were contradictions in our feelings, because by one side, everybody was happy with the collective performance, but nobody was happy with the result. So there were contradictory feelings. What I told the players is that you have to try to get the best out of these feelings. By one side, keep the happiness and keep that pride and that confidence of the way we play. And by the other side, use that anger, if you want to call it that way, to motivate yourself to play a big football match. So good.
Jose, there'll obviously be, away from Ronaldo, there'll be a lot of focus on Paul Pogba tomorrow, coming up against his former club. How different is he to the player you bought 2 years ago? And has he developed and matured in the way you hoped and anticipated?
I don't like this press conference.
No?
No. I don't want to speak about Pogba, I don't want to speak about individuals. I don't want to speak to the Spanish journalists because they are only interested in Real Madrid and in Ronaldo. You know, I'm going to play against one of the big clubs in the world, one of the biggest candidates of winning the competition. That's what motivates me. That's what brings me here. And I think the press conference is going in other directions. So if he's going in other directions, I also want to go in another direction. No, I'm serious. I want to thank Sarri for his honesty. I want to thank Chelsea for its honesty too. But I'm not happy. I'm not happy that he's going too far with a young boy. I don't think he deserves more than what he got. He apologized to me. I accept his apologies. I think he deserves a second chance. I don't think he deserves to be sacked. I don't think he deserves anything more than the fact that his club was strong with him, and he went through a situation that in the end he recognizes that he was wrong. So I hope everybody does the same as I did, which is to don't disturb a career of a young guy, which probably is a great guy, probably is a coach with great potential. And I'm not happy at all with more than that. End of story. With me is end of story in the minute he apologized to me. But I really would like the boy for not to go through more than that. Let him work. Everybody makes mistakes. I made lots of mistakes. So I hope they let the kid go on.
Jose.
Is it on the game?
Yeah. I'm afraid it is about an individual as well.
Not individuals, just on the game.
Okay. In recent weeks, a real positive has been Anthony Martial. How happy are you with him and the way he's responded this season?
That's individual, but I think Martial is like the team. The team is playing fine. Martial is playing fine. It's easier for individuals to play when the team is playing well, and vice versa. And Anthony was involved in 2 matches where the team scored 5 goals, where the team played really well, and he played well too.
Okay, we'll have one last question from the Italian journalist just here.
Buonasera José.
Ciao.
Nerozzi del Corriere della Sera.
I just wanted to ask you, earlier you said that Juventus is one of the biggest clubs. Is it the #1 favourite for the Champions League? If that's the case, why? And then also, what does it have in addition to what it had last year, apart from Ronaldo? What else does it have this year?
Quando tu dici a parte Ronaldo sembra che è poco.
Well, when you say apart from Ronaldo, it seems that isn't much. Well, they've got Bonucci, they've got Cancelo, apart from him, they have Chan, and I've forgotten, but there are other important additions as well. You know, these players are all important, and you know, we hope the players are out at the moment. We'll be back soon, and you know, let's hope that it's just a minor injury. I mean, Juventus have a lot to offer. They have an extra year's experience, of course, with the same coach, the same structure. So for the last 5 years or so now, they've been contenders to win the title. They've been in a couple of finals. They've won 7 Scudetti on the trot. And they have, you know, a really special player, a player who makes a real difference as well. And so, as far as I'm concerned, Juventus is more than just a contender for this season to win the Champions League, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.